Have you ever crossed paths with someone who seemed cold or distant, but something told you their silence meant more than just not caring? What if that emotional distance wasn't a weakness, but a shield? A defense built piece by piece over years. Today, we're diving deep into the mind of those who carry silent wounds. Pulling from Carl Jung's wisdom, we'll see how hidden pain reshapes how people act, love, and connect. These behaviors we call difficult might actually be signals of unspoken suffering. And awareness, it might be the first step toward healing. Stay with me until the end, because often the hardest person to love is simply someone still fighting to survive. Before we begin, subscribe to the Stoic Trench channel and join our Telegram community. We explore powerful ideas in psychology and healing every week. Let's begin. Some wounds don't leave marks. Some people look calm, quiet, maybe even cold. But that quiet, it hides pain that never had a chance to heal. Pain doesn't vanish. It changes shape. Carl Jung said, "What we don't face doesn't go away. It hides in our behavior. Emotional withdrawal, being always on guard, seeming distant. These don't show who someone is, but who they had to become." The mind doesn't choose survival logically. It reacts. When the pain is too much, the self adapts. Some avoid connection. They become overly logical, hard to reach, but it's not rejection. It's protection. Jung called this response a complex, an emotional structure built around a wound. It acts for us fast, often before we even realize. And these patterns, they don't break from force. They soften with awareness. The deeper the wound, the stronger the walls. If someone was hurt where they felt safest, in love, in family, in trust, then openness becomes dangerous. So they build barriers, not because they don't want love, but because love once hurt them. The unconscious becomes a guard. Even in peaceful moments, it scans for danger. Over time, these defenses become masks. Jung called it the persona, a role we play to face the world. Some wear it so well, they forget it's a mask. They look strong, controlled, put together, but underneath is someone who learned long ago that being seen means being heard. Survival became identity, and the better they perform, the harder they are to truly know. But healing doesn't mean ripping off the mask. It means loosening it bit by bit until the soul beneath can breathe again. Not all pain builds walls. Some pain sharpens the senses. Some turn their suffering into deep awareness. They notice tone, silence, shifts. They help others naturally because they know how lonely pain feels. Jung called them wounded healers. They help others because they too have bled. But there's a risk. If they don't see their own pain clearly, their empathy can become escape. They care for others not just out of love, but to avoid their own wounds. They become the listener, the strong one, the helper. And somewhere along the way, they vanish from their own story. Empathy without boundaries turns to exhaustion. Jung believed true healing begins when we turn compassion inward. When the care we offer others, we finally give to ourselves. Then empathy becomes strength. It becomes balanced. If you're finding this valuable, share this video with someone who might need to hear it. And if you'd like to support our channel, you can click the thanks button below. Your support means everything. Now let's go even deeper. What happens when the past doesn't stay in the past? Some griefs don't come from death. They come from what never happened, the love that never came, the apology we never got, the safety we never knew. These are silent losses, and when ignored, they echo into the present. Jung said, "What we don't make conscious appears as fate. It becomes patterns, loneliness, overthinking, emotional distance. Many retreat into the mind. They analyze, explain, and try to stay in control. But thought alone doesn't heal." Jung reminded us, insight isn't healing. Feeling is. And feeling is the one thing many avoid. But that's where healing starts. When we let fear, grief, anger back in. When we let the body feel. When we speak the pain. When we allow it to be real. Grief, when honored, becomes a doorway. The scar stays, but the wound stops bleeding. When pain is felt, named, accepted, it stops steering our life. The mind begins to rebuild itself. Not around pain, but around presence. We stop reacting to the past and start responding to the now. So when someone seems cold, distant, or hard to love, remember this. It's often not about who they are. It's about what they survived. Jung never believed suffering was the end. He saw it as the beginning of something deeper. When we bring pain into awareness, it stops ruling us. It becomes a path, a way to live more openly, more consciously, more fully. If this resonated with you, if any of it felt like your story, hit subscribe. Here on Stoic Trench, we explore the soul's language, the hidden meaning in behavior, and the journey of returning to yourself. And if you made it this far, drop a comment with the words, "I'm learning to listen to my pain." That tells me you're not just watching, you're waking up. And that is a powerful start. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep walking the path inward. So if something in this video spoke to you, if you felt seen, understood, or just a little less alone, then know this: you're not broken. You're becoming. And as you walk this quiet path inward, remember, you're not doing it alone. Subscribe to Stoic Trench for more insights like this, where philosophy meets healing and silence turns into strength. Until next time, stay present, stay aware, and keep walking the path inward.